Hello to everyone born on the Leo Virgo cusp. I wanted to give a quick apology that this cusp reading was a little bit behind all of the rest. I needed to come and grit down and bare my teeth on a 3D Monday morning, and this one just did not happen in time for me over the weekend. So thank you guys for your patience. I really appreciate that. Let's take a look at what's going on for those of you born on the Leo Virgo cusp. The format for these readings is we take the oracle cards from the monthly readings, this side for Leo and this side for Virgo. We're going to have them meet in the middle, and we're going to see what added inspiration, direction, and advice we can pull from tarot to see what's coming up for you guys in September 2017. So this is your reading for September 2017 for those of you born on the Virgo Libra cusp. All right, and that has spit out quite a wealth of knowledge. I normally do 3 cards, but you guys have gotten 5 here. So let's take a look at what's happening. The oracle in from the Leo side of things, you guys have pulled card number 22, Blessed, and card number 15, the One Ring Circus. Okay, now when I look at these 2 cards, what I see here is an attraction. It's outward positive energy that's being appreciated on many different sides, but it's also coming with a certain amount of anxiety and uncertainty, okay? Not so much in the blessings, but in this One Ring Circus card here. It's like we kind of want to watch about overextending ourselves based on the fact that people are kind of going to have a tendency to want to pull our energy. They want our attention while giving us attention, and they're going to want your time and that sort of thing. And it is a blessing because you have an opportunity here to make some good connections and pick and choose the directions and the people that you're wanting to share your energies with. But you're going to have to be a little bit discerning because I feel that time is a factor here, and you could be in certain situations where you're overextending yourself. And that's what coming in from the Leo side, all right? Now, what's been presented from Virgo is card number 4, Spirit of Place, and card number 47, Go the Distance. So whatever is going here is you are actually, it seems to me, doing what it takes to make yourself, to promote yourself at this point in time, and to promote your surroundings at this point in time. It's like you're going all out to just make your path as beautiful and as not so much resistance, less adverse. You're doing the little things that you can just to make your surroundings and yourself feel better. So I have a feeling for a lot of you, it's going to be a time where it's like levels of self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth are going to be on the rise. And you guys are going to be, if you've been like in a bit of a funk or feeling any sort of depression, it's kind of like I feel you guys are going to be pulling yourselves out of that because of the small things that you're doing. And don't stop. The Go the Distance card is saying, like, no half-stepping. Like, make sure whatever you're doing this month of September that you're seeing it through all the way. I see you guys, things going on efficiently for you, and you guys actually, like, making the most of every day and every hour in that, okay? But at the same time, what we've got here, where this balance is like, people are like almost, they're not trying, it's not their intention to sidetrack you, but for different, whatever the motivations are, people are coming at you asking for a little bit of your time here, a little bit of your energy there, where it's like your focus is kind of like maybe on something completely different. Then you're going to have to be very discerning as to what you're doing for other people and to what extent you're doing it for other people at this time, okay? So let's look at the fresh tarot that's come up for this reading. Let's see what's going on. All right. Coming in on this side, some of you could be a situation where it's like you are you know exactly how you feel, but you almost want to evaluate your feelings at this time based on what's going on around you. It's like you may have these instantaneous emotional reactions to things or, judgments of things, but it's almost like these cards are saying you have to second guess it. You have to say, is that how I truly feel about it? Or am I deferring my feeling or something that's going on somewhere else onto this situation? And maybe that's not necessarily the way you truly feel about that person or that situation. On a mundane level, some of you could just be dealing with a younger water sign here who is really questioning you, is really demanding a lot of your time. You may have kids that are going back to school, and there could be some emotional upheaval surrounding that, time, schedules, how they feel about school, their surroundings. So that could be one of the things that's drawing on you at this time where it's like it's your responsibility, it's demanding your attention. So just be aware of that, and make sure that you're openly communicating feelings at this time. not just feelings, but like making a plan so that things don't, get too top heavy or too topsy turvy for you. Okay, as well. We've got Six of Pentacles here. Some of you could be really working hard to get your finances in order or to get budgets back on track. Sun in Virgo, it's a typical time of year where we're looking at our costs, our expenditures, and our income to find out, how are we doing? Where are we at for the winter? Like it's that time of year where it's like we look to the future and we don't want to come up short. We don't want to have any risk. We want to mitigate any financial risk at this time and do it. But in fairness, right? Make sure you have enough and make sure you have a little bit extra stashed away for things or people that may come at you from the side where it's like your responsibility may come. So what this is maybe it's like you did some back to school shopping or your child enters into a new program, whether it's music or sports, and you're like, holy crap, that cost that much? Oh my goodness, I didn't budget for that. We got to take care of that kind of thing, right? So as well, I don't see much of this Six of Pentacles reverse coming in through with inner work. Just make sure that, you're being fair to both your wallet and to yourself, because we have this spirit of place. You guys might be tempted to go extra to really boost up your surroundings and, and decoration and improving your sanctuary, or maybe you're thinking, wow, it'd be nice to have a brand new, reliable automobile for the winter months. And you might be thinking about starting to budget for things at this time. Okay? Now, this is a nice balance to see this Queen of Wands up here. This is your Leo side being really I'm going to be a friend to myself. I'm not going to beat myself up or put myself down over the little things anymore. I'm going to stand in my power. I'm going to realize my blessings here, and I'm going to be my own advocate. The law of self-love, like I seen earlier, is coming through with this Queen of Wands. You guys are doing what it takes to feel within your own, and some of you might even have some leftover strength here, I feel, to help your friends, to help the other people around you, and they're going to be an acknowledgement of that. They're going to be attracted to that. And this is a Leo trait that's kind of shining through, and it's at a really good harmony sort of with the Virgo vision right now of this dedication and this self-improvement. So props to you guys for having this energy around you. I want you to make the most of it, okay? Because we do have a little bit of a adversity that is still present here with this Five of Swords I see. You may have a tendency to be overthinking this situation where it's maybe somebody, you've given them an inch and they're trying to take a mile, or this situation where it's hard to see anybody coming out on top because there could be certain distances or bickering that's occurred because of two visions that are not running parallel, kind of intersecting perpendicular paths. Somebody might actually physically cross your path, that it could be upsetting for you, just hopefully not much longer than a week or a couple days. But this card is a warning. It's if something sidetracks you or something blindsides you, don't overthink it. Don't give it too much credence. Don't give it too much weight, because the power is yours to either give it to that thing that you may or may not be able to change, that's not benefiting anyone, or to keep it to yourself and stay on track with this Queen of Wands, right? We've got a little bit of everything. We've got cups here. We've got wands, pentacles, and swords. But what's coming up is saying the mental game, overthinking, try and get out of it. If you have to do a quick little meditation to release bad thoughts or aggravated feelings because of something that somebody's done, or a situation where you may feel like you gotten yourself into and you can't get out right now without somebody getting butthurt, try just to let these thoughts go. Don't try to premeditate anything further. Just let it be, sort of thing. All right? Because you guys do have the Ten of Wands. You have this card of body stress, anxiety. So spa days, you guys, literally spa days, or getting absolved into your hobbies that don't make you think about the responsibilities. You guys are walking a bit of a high wire here. You have to be responsible with money, feelings, and family and people around you, but you want to make sure that you're not stressing out about it. You're just dealing with it and then letting it go. And you're going to want to take some time to go to the spa, to go to the golf course, to go to wherever it is that you go to, maybe painting in the community center or whatever it is, so that you don't carry this around with you. You have to leave work at work when you leave work, leave home at home when you leave home. Make sense? It's old advice. I know it's kind of mundane or regurgitated, but it's going to be so very true for you guys in September. All right? We're going to pull a few extra. It's kind of cool. This reading came up on its own. The last one I had to do, it's a little bit late. But the messages, for whatever reason this morning, are coming in oh so clear. And I feel on point with this. So I'm happy that you guys have been there to receive these cusp readings. And it seems like everybody's enjoying them so far. So we're going to keep them up. We're going to keep doing them. Let me know in the comments section, of course, as always, how I did. Any feedback. If you want to share your story, we're going to be doing some viewer mail and getting to some people who have shared their stories for September in the comments section in the Norns Roundtable video. That should be out in a few days as well. Please do come back and check that out. All right. Okay. Well, just one more card here and see what we get for you guys. All right. Okay. Kind of interesting. Let's start out with Leo. What's going on here? So the storm about to break, sort of the ease that's coming. There's going to be something here where it's like you're going to reach, I feel like, an achievement or something where in the inside you will feel like you plateaued. You're like, it's like this aha moment. It's like you get it. It's like, you know what? It's going to be okay. I am blessed. People do like me, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. It could be many things for many people, but it's almost like you guys are feeling that sort of regenerative energy where it's like, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Some of you may have just let go of too much egoic thinking, and now you're just kind of existing. You're having fun at work, or you're realizing that nothing is that serious that I can't deal with, that, you know, is going to go on for too much longer. So it's a good card to see there. All right. Over on this Virgo side, we've got this like book that's been a little bit locked up here. So I feel for a lot of you, you may just find yourself being lost in a good novel, you know, in the evening time. It might be something that you're doing to let go. Or as well, you may be inspired by certain research that you are doing in terms of like self-help, self-improvement, or do-it-yourself projects. That information is coming forward that is helping you. And it's like information coming from a book or from an internet, research being sort of cornerstone when it comes to this going the distance or completing a project. Maybe you're logging something, or you're having to journal something down. It might not be personal. It might be like project related as well. But whatever it is, there's information on it. It's kind of like the written or printed word coming in or going out for you this month in September, okay? So some of you may want to do some creative writing. Some of you may want to really just get what's going on in terms of these feelings, these blessings, how you're feeling about your surroundings. Get this stuff down on paper, you know, write it down, go sleep, you know, 4, 5, 6 days later, you come back and you return to it and you'll be like, wow, look how far I've come in just this week, or just, you know, these few days kind of thing, all right? And your soul family. This card here is like, remember, whatever anxieties or stresses you're feeling, as soon as you remember that it's just 3D and it's like everything arises and subsides, if we don't give it power or the seriousness that maybe we've been conditioned to do so, your angels, your spirit guides, and your soul family, especially soul family, I feel, your celestial friends and family are there saying, you're right, we're here to help you. There's, you know, you're doing things for you, you're helping the others around you, and you're not carrying the seriousness with you. You're just allowing it to be. So do some laughter, and, you know, even if you're on your own, find that silver lining, find the bright side to even maybe just the, you know, the weirdest of messages, or, you know, tainted news or things like that. Just find the humor in this kind of stuff, and you'll find that there's a latent going on to it, okay? If you're watching from the Texas area, my heart goes out to all of you guys down there. We'll be talking about that a little bit more in the roundtable videos, but for now, you guys stay safe, all right? Know that I love you all, and we'll see you next time.